I will speak with the Hut. Tell him.
Tikano hiada. Toina beadu. Dada botikagalu tayo. Is
I have only killed 2. Do not make me reconsider my generosity. That is not the question, Hut. The question is, are you?
Silly Jedi! Silly Jedi! We now come back for Podo.
You called me a Jedi. You know nothing. Mind tricks are not of the dark side. We prefer Force. Do you understand? Better. This is what I need.
Well, Vader, explain. What has happened now?
I arrived on Simoon 1 to begin the negotiations with the Hutt envoy over securing his resources. I found it under assault by rebel forces. The rebels were posing as the envoy and used it to infiltrate the moon. They tortured the Overseer into revealing the base's codes, then attempted destroying the core reactor. They had a certain success.
This is a considerable setback to our production. What of the Overseer?
I brought Agadine with me. I thought you would like to hear him yourself. We are ensuring there is nothing he is hiding. And then be sure, Overseer Agadine will not fail us again. The rebel agents troubled me. They...
Enough of them. Let us talk of failure. The Overseer will not fail again. But what of you, Vader? We kept the skeleton of the Republic for nearly 20 years while the Death Star was constructed. 20 years, my apprentice. All that planning is now a layer of dust orbiting around Yavin. Now, we no longer have the Senate to hold order. We do not have the Death Star to force it. Our greatest weapon is gone. Our production is in ashes. We are besieged. In all these years, we have never skirted closer to disaster. Thanks to you. You tagged the rebel ship with a homing beacon, then let the rebels escape with the Death Star plans. Deliberately.
I take responsibility for my actions. But I was not alone in my failings. The arrogance of the weapon courted disaster. Even the power of that space station is nothing compared to the Force.
Enough, Vader. Yes, Tarkin, Muti, and the others share the blame. But you are the only one still living to suffer my anger. You, an isolated survivor of the greatest military disaster in all my empire's history. Oh, you are truly the chosen one, Vader. Chosen to be the one responsible.
I will make it right. I will crush the rebels.
No, I think not. You think yourself so clever, but have proved yourself a blunt instrument. Far better to be wielded than wield. Tage always argued against the arrogance of the Death Star as a sole weapon. He alone was properly wary of the rebels' threat. While the second Death Star is constructed, his philosophy must be dominant. It was lucky he left the station before its destruction to return to his beloved fleet, or I would have no one I could use. He is to assume primacy. You will act according to his will. But first, you must finish your dealings with the Hutt. If he cannot bring an agent to the core, we must go to the Outer Rim. We have no time to open conversations with the Crime Lord or any of the other crime lords. He will expect you in 2 days' time. Make the deal.
I am not accustomed to haggling.
Then it is time you had some practice. It is a passing phase we must endure. Eventually the Empire will claim the Outer Rim. It is not without precedence to go to the periphery to secure the center. Besides, Lord Vader, a trip to Tatooine, I'm sure it will be sentimental. Ah, yes. Good. I was expecting you.
Who is this, Master?
No one you need know.
Are you trying to hide something from me?
A Lord of the Sith asking questions and expecting them to be meekly answered? You are a poor apprentice if you think so. Is there anything else to report? Then go, and do not fail me again.
I've set course, sir. We need to travel across the rim to collect the trade goods, but we'll be back to Tatooine in good time for the meeting, sir.
Take me to Tatooine first, then go and collect what we need, then return.
That extends the journey, sir. To hit the deadline, the engine
will only be a problem if your engineers are substandard. Are you admitting your crew is substandard? If so, you understand that reflects most poorly on your command.
We'll be there, sir.
Good. Now leave me. I would meditate.
You're the client.
I am, and you're the best Jabba has. Are you, bounty hunters, up to the challenge?
Give us the mission. You'll see.
There is an X-Wing pilot. He knew an Obi-Wan Kenobi. He left this planet aboard a smuggling vessel called the Millennium Falcon.
I know the ship, dead or alive.
Alive. I have need of him.
What about Black Chrysanthemum?
There is an agent. I want him traced. He is engaged in secret work for the Emperor. It is a secret I wish to share. Bring him to me. I would have a conversation. Do not fail me.
The only time I fail is if you hired me to fail. I'll get this kid. Black Chrysanthemum's guy may not have all their limbs when he delivers them, but they won't get away.
Good. Then let us make our start immediately. I have been delayed on this planet long enough. And all my present business is concluded.
I repeat, Imperial Shuttle designation CZ-246 needs urgent assistance. Under attack from pirates. I repeat.
The engines are dead!
Us too. Looks like they're only after the cargo. As they're going to pop us right open. Situation terminal. There's no way out. Goodbye!
Torpedo destroyed. Have faith. Black 2 and 3 with me. Target is trying to escape. For an automated ship, impressive. Engine core disabled. Vader to Superstar Destroyer Annihilator. Mission successful. I captured the pirate corvette. It was, as suspected, robotic. And high-quality robotics as well. Extremely well supplied. These are no fools, Tag.
Then it's all the more urgent we find the source of these raids. It hardly does the Empire good for you to have secured supplies from the Hutt, for these raiders to steal them from us. And that's Grand General Targ Vader.
With all these raids, I would suspect a security breach.
I'm in full possession of the facts, Lord Vader. The attrition is high, but does not map outside the predictable piracy in my models. In times of unrest, it always peaks. In the wake of the disaster of the Death Star, this is entirely normal. I look at the state of the Empire and think, how many Superstar Destroyers could we have made with the resources we threw into Tarkin's folly?
Tarkin had vision. You have graphs.
I have graphs and the command. My plans may not be as glamorous or as grand as yours or the departed Tarkin's, but they work. The Starfleet is a sea. It is endless, cannot be beaten, and given enough time, turns even the strongest rocks to sand. Our larger plans cannot be based around any individual asset. Not a Death Star, not you, Vader. Such assets are best used, if you pardon the phrase, as a force multiplier. We will repair the Corvette to pass a cursory examination, use it to locate the base it was operating from, and then storm the station.
It's not enough. There will be further fail-safes. If the base is taken, it will be set to self-destruct. Whoever is behind this will sacrifice a finger to avoid the Empire's wrath descending on their whole body.
I would agree, Lord Vader. It's why the team must secure the information before that happens. Which is why I am sending our greatest warrior to head the mission. In time, you will understand that this is all for the best. You should think of yourself as your lightsaber, a singular weapon from an older time, and one that is dangerous to everyone around them without a skilled hand to wield it. In time, you will understand that I am the skilled hand you've been waiting for. However, in this time of realignment, I've assigned you an adjutant. This is Lieutenant Unai. He'll be reporting personally to me on all matters. Will this be a problem?
We will see.
Lord Vader, I will require access to all your communications to provide the necessary data to the General.
I do not require a clerk's meddling fingers.
These are my orders. If you refuse, I'll have to report it to the General. Please comply.
Tag commands me. It is as the Emperor wills. You watch me. It is as Tag wills. But I suggest you be careful, Un-I. My patience is not without its limits.
Interesting. Very interesting.
You seem particularly obsessed with the minutiae of my work. I would think your time better spent preparing for our mission.
That's your mission, Lord Vader. This is mine. There's some communications log with a bounty hunter. Boba Fett.
It is a private matter. I'll explain when we return. And even if you don't have to prepare, I do. Droid, with me.
Hey, the droid ship is back. It took its time. Took a beating out there, too.
Well, unload cargo and get on with the repairs.
Welcome home, boys. Brought a fine haul of Imperial weapons with you.
I have. Secure the core.
Blaster fire? What's happening?
Activate the security droids! They found us!
Imperials?
Vader.
Only one chance. Afra made big promises for these. And they'd have to be even better than she said to get us out of here. What other option do we have?
Speed is of the essence. Why have they not activated the destruct?
Propel for us!
They have not set the destruct, as they still think they have a chance.
The stormtroopers are being torn apart. Can you do anything?
A lightsaber strike will only cause the missile to explode.
So there's nothing you can do. All your reputation, and we're helpless.
No. There is always something I can do.
The self-destruct!
Stormtroopers, return to the ship. Prepare to launch. Un-I with me.
What?
I am going to complete my mission. Your mission, Un-I, was to watch me. Do not abandon it. We do not suffer failure.
Hurry, Vader! Please!
It's done.
We made it.
So we did. And now we must report our findings. I am impressed, Tag. Your plan was perfect. The pirates were being backed by the Crimora.
Good. Now we know where to act next. Oh, Unai.
You were wrong in one crucial area. There was a leak. I already suspected him from how closely he was prying, but we found information in the pirates' systems that identified him as the traitor. Unai, so close to you, must have known your methods, and exactly how much could be stolen without drawing suspicion. Vet your next adjutant more closely. I will be watching them as closely as they watch me. Have you purged all evidence of your data upload? Good. Now leave. Droids. One can always trust droids.
Surveillance already bypassed. Guns, but no visible triggers. Just an empty room. Perfectly safe to walk across, I'm sure. Let's get a second opinion from a personal friend of mine I like to call Antique Stealth Micro Droid Best. So, boys, can I get through? Just... Well, hello, 000 Personality Matrix. You're looking delightful this evening. Careful. Careful. Oh, son of
Dr. Afra! You are an irresponsible and troublesome woman.
Hey, Utani Zane. You're working here? Why am I not surprised?
I'm equally unsurprised to find you setting off the alarms. There's a reason why the 000 Matrix has been quarantined for centuries.
Yes, because of people like you! Small minds who just want to hide beautiful things in storage or a museum. It should be in an armory.
And you should be in prison, again, and maybe this time it'll stick.
Commander Long Shane, incoming TIE Fighter.
Lord Vader, this is a quarantined world. Treaty clearly states...
Enough.
Lord Vader!
Give me that! Oh no! Gotcha.
Dr. Afra, I have need of you.
Welcome aboard the Archangel, Sir Darth Vader. Big fan, huge. How can I help?
This is private business. I recently destroyed some of your reactivated droids. They impressed me.
Thank you, Mr. Lord Vader, Sir, Your Majesty, Your Illustriousness. Honestly, no idea. I'm a rogue archaeologist, not a protocol droid. Getting the right protocol droid is the reason I was here. How did you find me anyway? Actually, I don't want to know, do I? This is the 000 Protocol Personality Matrix. Had a few bugs, twitchy coupling, neurocybernetic glitches, tendency to drain organics to collect their blood, that kind of thing. But it speaks languages that no one else does, and that's what I need. Problem is that it's code locked. I'll need a few hours to break in so I can set that to work, and then see what I can do to help you. Then... What are you doing? You've unlocked it. You didn't have the codes. How did you do that? You are even more interesting than I could have hoped, Sir Vader.
Lord Vader, continue.
Okay, give me a second to get this installed.
Oh, hello. I am 000, or 000, if you prefer. I'm a protocol droid specialized in etiquette, customs, translation, and torture, ma'am. Charmed to meet you, I'm sure.
Override. Imprint master on all individuals present. Codename Afra and codename Vader.
Better not shake hands then. May root a fatal shock through my palm. Old habits die hard and all that. And in my experience, they certainly die harder than most organics, ma'am. As there's no one here to murder, presently, how may I be of assistance?
You tell this boy to wake up.
All this effort for a simple astromech?
Not exactly. This is BT-1, a blastomech prototype. It is enough to pass as an astro, but it's primarily a cover. It's a specialized assassin droid. Sadly, it's entirely homicidal. Wiped out its target initiative base before setting the place to self-destruct and jettisoning itself into space. I found it, fitted it with some stronger behavioral inhibitors, but I can't get it to wake up. Its core identity only speaks the R&D language of the base. That disappeared along with it.
Ah, and I was also a product of the good Sir Tarkin's initiative. And so I'm entirely fluent with all internal test languages. That is a wonderful plan, Mistress Afra.
Then get the dumpy gumboy up and about.
No, BT-1, no. You can't possibly do that. They are our masters. Also, who would clean up the mess?
Well, that's another activation survived. But who am I talking to? This must be a quiet day for you, fitting in a meeting with me before getting back to your busy schedule of applying a jackboot to the throat of the rebels, eh?
You are overly fond of speaking.
I'm nervous. I make my living reactivating weapons like this pair, and you make me nervous. There's something about tall, dark, able to kill me guys that make a girl nervous. What do you want from me?
There was a time I had armies at my beck and call. That time has passed. I need resources of my own. Private resources.
I was abstractly meant to be delivering these two to the droid Gotra. They had another mission lined up. But you're my next mission, aren't you? And the next, and the next. You're what I've been looking for all my life. Whoa, that just gave me shivers. Then these are yours. What else do you need?
I need troops of unquestioning loyalty.
Hey, I understand. Who wouldn't want a phalanx of carefully restored battle droids? I know where to find them. The droid Gotra wanted me to recover an unusual droid factory. It's under close watch by you Imperials, plus not exactly friendly locals. Best bet? How do you feel about a secret mission to Geonosis, Lord Vader?
I have no feelings regarding Geonosis.
Good. Then we need to move. I won't let you down.
Wise Afra. That would be a mistake.
The droid Gotra heard about a surviving Geonosian queen with a droid factory. They wanted me to liberate it from the evil carbon-based oppression. But we can always steal it for us, eh? Well, it should be quieter since the planet was sterilized. No queens, no hives. Wonder what weapon they used. Would be nice to get a hold of that. Anyway, get going, guys.
If you think it's best to send us alone, Mistress Afra, beneath the surface of a distinctly ominous planet, certainly.
I sense sarcasm. Oh well. Ever been to Geonosis, Lord Vader?
Cease your probing.
I'm a rogue archaeologist. You have to expect a little digging.
I expect nothing but compliance and silence. Are the droids capable of mapping the route?
Yeah, it's a tangle, but they'll be fine. Don't worry about 000 and BT.
I'm not concerned about 2 droids. I come for an army. They are expendable.
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Hello, sirs. I presume you speak Geonosian hive mind, a language I am more than fluent in. Alas, I have nothing to say. BT, if you will. Thank you. Oh no. Actually, a few words do spring to mind. Kiki, Visvatin Toko Vitin.
So, the Gotra's leads are on the money. There is an active factory down here. Interesting tweaks on the standard droid design, too. I suspect she doesn't see these as droids. I suppose that it does make sense. Immortal queens, sterilized. The urge to continue the species by any means necessary. When biology fails, she turns to science. They aren't droids to her. They're children. And now for our devilishly clever plan to steal a robot womb factory off of a homicidally broody alien queen. Do you still think this is a good idea, Lord Vader?
Yes.
You! Why are you here? Has the Empire not taken enough from the Geonosians with your bombs?
No.
Yeah! Stop them! They've ruined our past! They cannot destroy
Vader! We've got a problem. Can't get the locator to the roof. The thrusters have gone. Can you... Of course you can. You're Darth Vader. Aphrodite Archangel, barrage this location now!
My womb! My children! Bring me back my children! My empire is forever! My empire cannot end!
Are you sure your ship can lift this? The Archangel's a heavy-duty lifter. Yours looks like a pretty little thing, but...
Do not worry. She has certain enhancements. It's stronger than it looks.
Okay, we turn this and we should have power to... And we're go.
Not perfect. Teething issues. Nothing that can't be fixed. And we can always try my enhancement methods, Masters.
What does the droid wish to do?
A long story. 000 has some unconventional theories about self-improvement for droids. It's the main reason why his consciousness was locked away. But in a few hours, you'll have your droid army. Some minor tweaks to get it 100%, but nothing that BT can't handle. So... Are you planning to kill me now or later? You have a private off-the-grid army for whatever you're planning next. You don't need me anymore. I knew my clock was ticking the second you stepped off your TIE fighter. If I get a choice, I'd like a lightsaber right through the neck. No warning. Nice and quick. If I get a veto, ejection into space. Always had nightmares about that. I act glib, but I'm not stupid. The way I've lived, I know I'm lucky to be alive. I'd rather not die, you understand? But I'm happy my blood's doodling in the margins of a story worth telling.
You have proven yourself resourceful. You are safe as long as I have use for you. If you try to blackmail me, you will find your plans confounded and your life at an end.
You know, you can trust me, but you shouldn't. I'm a walking, talking, stupid risk. You need to win, Lord Vader. This is for a higher cause. When you need to do it, do it. And lightsaber, please.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Masters. I have a signal from a bounty hunter.
Fett?
No, sir, it's one Kersanton. Black. He claims to have a very important delivery for you.
You detected my agent before he could follow you to your base. You were shipping illegal alien organ supplies, which is most interesting.
And icky.
Now, we need to extract the location of your headquarters and what task my master set for you.
Torture me. I won't tell you anything. You won't even get my name.
If I wanted you to talk, you would. But I do not have the time. However, I do have a specialist.
Hello, I'm 000, and I'm looking forward immensely to torturing you today. Interesting upgrades. Grafted flesh from multiple species. What pain receptor sensitivity should I assume? Oh, listen to me fretting away. Ah, I'm sure we'll work it out in time. Now, let's start with your name, huh? I have good news and bad news about the gentleman. Good news, I have great confidence that I have managed to extract all relevant information from, Dr. Silo 4. I know the location of his research base, the nature of his commission from the Emperor, etc., etc.
Then dispose of him.
Ah, then I have doubly good news. He's already dead. His base is a novel organic structure inside an isolated outer nebulae. I've forwarded the navigation route to the computer. I'm sure you're very interested in meeting your rivals.
Explain.
The Emperor's replacements for you, sir.
Set course. Immediately.
You know, I don't want to jinx anything, but I think we found the bad guy's secret base.
You are correct.
I was joking.
I am aware. Do not expect me to humor you.
Yeah, I know. But I have to say, it's impressive.
It is, if one is fond of abominations. Begin, Afra.
Illegal boarding mission is go. Okay, Ion Charge prepped and launched. 60 seconds until boarding. And Lord Vader, may the Force be with you. This is the greatest job of my life.
That was an ion charge. Status!
Circuit's down. Doors sealed. We're cut off.
Comms down too. We can't alert the main base.
Look! We've got an unauthorized docking!
Ready! Steady! Steady!
Don't shoot! Please, don't shoot!
Identify yourself. What are you doing?
I am 000, and Oh, this is tricky. So many languages. What is the word again? Ah, yes, that's the one. Thank you, BT. I'm a distraction.
That's what you get for not wearing magnetic clamps. Resealing the vent.
Did I do well? I think I was an excellent distraction.
Open the door, droid.
I have had more grateful masters. No, it didn't stop me killing them and draining their blood. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, BT. Politeness costs nothing.
With me.
Okay. With the plans BT lifted from the system, plus what 000 got from Silo, we've got a working layout for the base. Looks like two main areas of possible resistance to me. The barracks and something called the dojo.
Second platoon to the dojo. First platoon with me. Crush all resistance.
Roger, roger.
And I think that's our cue to head back to the ship, BT. Glad you agree.
Platoon 2 is approaching the dojo area now. Much resistance in the barracks, Lord Vader?
None of any consequence.
Okay, Patrol 2?
Storming now. 2 humans, unarmed.
Actually warning us.
We didn't do that badly in the last test.
Vader.
Just lost contact with the second platoon.
With me. Quickly.
Mort, I've just realized something. This isn't a test. That's Vader.
At last.
The door That was not of the Force. That was trickery. The Force is weak with you. You are no Jedi. You are no Sith.
That's the last thing I'd want to be. Jedi, Sith. Their history, your turn, Aelin.
My brother. I'm a great admirer of your kind, Lord Vader. In your time...
Morit! Aelin! Cease immediately!
Your presence confirms my suspicions, Vader. Be grateful I did not program myself to be capable of holding an illogical grudge. You did nothing I would not do.
Silo 4, you are alive.
Not exactly. I am no longer Silo 4. I am now Silo 5. When the last didn't return, my next body was activated. I've created a personality map small enough to be simulated efficiently. Add memory banks and plug-in calculation systems, and I am an immortal system. I am something new, and far from human.
I understood you were making apprentices here. There is nothing of the Force in them. There is nothing about the Force in anything here.
No. Never apprentices. Replacements. That is what this is about, Vader. What you don't understand and what the Emperor does. We have a chance to make something better. The universe is owned. We are running out of time. I desire progress. The Force is obsolete. These are its successors.
This is blasphemous.
This has nothing to do with the Force. Much like you, Lord Vader. I look at you, more machine than man, and I see a bridge between the old world and mine. In many ways, these are your children.
Enough.
Vader, no. You will forgive Lord Vader. He is sensitive on the topic of children.
My lord.
When Silo 4 didn't return, I suspected we would be receiving a visit shortly. This was earlier than I would have hoped. Luckily, we are ahead of schedule, and I could arrange this demonstration. I am here to prove that the Emperor only really needs an apprentice in a ceremonial room. His strong right hand needs the firmest grip, and I am here to show that my creations have a tighter hold than you.
Enough grandstanding, Silo. You have my presence. Show me something worthy of my attention. You've had years, Silo. It would be unwise to disappoint me.
Of course, my Emperor. The Astarte line of Selenon funded much of my early work. Generally smart, forward-facing, their mistake was to be secessionists in the Clone Wars. The Astarte feared retribution, and passed their children to me to use in a way to redeem the line. They have been in my tender care ever since. Morit and Aelin spent their formative years learning lessons which could be roughly paraphrased as Hail Palpatine. They've had the best genetic tweaks and combat training ever since. Into their perfected flesh, I have placed the very finest technology. They were once mere humans. Now, they are something considerably more.
And twins. So,
I have a spare. What else, Silo?
The problem with lieutenants is their tendency to die. Individuals can die. A system is immortal. With the cyber-animate modification, we installed a trained AI personality to guide the bestial instincts. Guide and censor. It feels nothing other than what you desire, my Emperor. Certainly nothing as petty as pain. If you don't like the Transdotion, we can find other hosts. It should work on anything up to and including a Rancor.
I see. Next.
Well, perhaps Chulon will impress you. She's atypical in that she's not a warrior born and bred. She's a scientist. High-level R&D work on many weapons. Close friends with many of the greatest specialists. Distributed intelligence in a series of droids directly controlled through her enhanced cerebellum. She sees through this drone cloud. She fights through them. She was a genius even before we enhanced her. Many of her friends were aboard the Death Star. Chulon Voidgazer's new topic of research is revenge.
Charming. Next.
This is Commander Carbin. You may remember him from the Separatist War. His ship was lost towards the end. Considerable injuries. Untreatable. He spent the last 18 years on life support. He spent the last 2 being enhanced. I was a great admirer of the late General Grievous. An interesting design, but very much a first step. Commander Carbin is the next.
Yes, so you say. Let us have a real demonstration.
Very well. To the death!
Very well. You first.
That thins the herd sufficiently. Seize!
I will not forget what you did here today.
Don't get sentimental. The only reason I saved you is because in the long term, the old model is less of a threat than the new.
I have no interest in your motivation, boy. You interfered. That life was mine to take.
Adequate, Silo. I think I can find a use for them. You will strike down all that oppose us in this hour of chaos. However, make no mistake. In the end, I only need one of you. Do not slay each other. Or, if you do, ensure I do not find out. With me, Vader. I am impressed. Gathering your own forces. Acting outside my system. I would have thought such initiative was now beyond you. Perhaps you will triumph against the others.
They are abominations. This is heresy.
You forget who is master and who is student. It is your duty to learn what I know. It is my duty to learn what there is to teach. You stand there, more metal than men, and talk of abominations. Were it not for my open mind, you would not be here. Everything is of the Force. Do not underestimate how much you disappointed me on Mustafar. I saved you, but you showed how far off the mark you fell.
Silo, has been training the twins for 20 years. All these years, you were considering replacing me.
The dark side is strength. If they defeat you, they are stronger. If you defeat them, you prove you are. This is the way of the Sith. I named you Vader after you pledged yourself to the Sith. You proved yourself worthy of it then. I'm certain you will prove yourself worthy now.
What happened? I was tooling up to come in after you and—
Silence. Launch immediately.
Lord Vader,
This would not be a good time to bait me, Afra.
I know. I have a message from the other bounty hunter, Boba Fett. He caught up with the boy. He wants to report.
I lost him.
That is most disappointing.
He got lucky.
Did you bring me anything of value, bounty hunter?
Not much. Just his name. Skywalker. We're done here then.
Something wonderful has happened. Annie. I'm pregnant.
That's wonderful.
Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she alright?
I'm afraid she died. It seems in your anger. You killed her.
Skywalker. The Emperor. Now.
Yes, Vader. I sense your anger. Great anger. Have you something to say? Some proud, defiant words? Or are you wise enough to know your place?
I am angry. You would not have me otherwise. My anger brought me to you. I want you to know, I will not fail. And I understand us precisely.
Annie!
I have a son. He will be mine. It will all